right. I wanted to pose a question to you guys. Why are we doing this, right? Why are we trying to learn how to become a consistently profitable trader in Forex, options, stocks, futures, whatever it is you're trading? Why are we trying to, do a podcast? Why are we doing this whole internet entrepreneur thing? What is the purpose of all of this? Whether you're trading, whether you're writing a blog, whether you're doing, who knows? You're trying to make money online in whatever way that is. Maybe it's investing, whatever way, doesn't matter. Why are we doing this? What is the purpose? Why are we going through all this anguish, all this hardship? What is the point? And I'm going to tell you this right here and right now. The point, the reason we're doing all of this is to achieve mobile income. Guys, the only way to achieve a mobile income is to become financially free by taking control of the source of your income. Once you take control of the source of your income, you can turn that into mobile income, depending on what kind of a business you start. But if you're on the internet, you can make money no matter where you are in the world. So guys, it's incredibly, incredibly important for you guys to understand why we're doing this. And we're doing this so that we can become financially free, so that we can control the source of our income and turn it into mobile income. Why is mobile income so important? Because guys, no matter what you want to think, no matter how much you love your country, no matter how much you love your town, your city, wherever you live, there may come a time where it no longer is a good idea to live there anymore. And there may come a time where really you need to leave. You need to move to another town, move to another city, move out of the country possibly, right? And this is something you guys need to keep in mind, okay? Not every area that we live in, not every geographical location where we operate and we set up our lives is going to maintain being a good place forever. There are maybe some times where you've seen older people from an older generation, they set up their lives in a particular spot and they stay there pretty much for the entirety of their life. That does happen naturally, of course it does. But seriously though, you need to have mobile income. You need to have a global mindset at this point. It's not a good idea to just be relaxed, rest on your laurels, and stay where you are. You need to have the ability to move. I mean, do you really think that you are truly free when you can't move because of your job? When you can't take vacation time because you have to ask a boss? Do you really think that you're free? I mean, you can't even control your own time. You got to work 9 to 5. What if I was just to decide that I don't want to work today? Okay, I won't work. Granted, I might miss out on making some money. Granted, in my trading, I might miss out on some opportunities, but I can make that decision because I control my life. Guys, we are already in a recession, a global recession, and that is only going to get worse. And point of fact, it may even develop into a global economic depression. All right? This is going to be pretty bad. So we need to but having the ability to control the source of our income is an incredibly, incredibly powering experience. It allows us to have the freedom of mobility, or at least it can. If nothing else, it could also allow us to have the freedoms to not have to worry about a job. How cool is that? I don't have to worry about getting fired or laid off. I don't have to worry about asking for permission to take a vacation or whatnot. I don't have to work like a dog for someone else. I work for me and me only. And that is an incredibly powering experience. In fact, in my opinion, it's the only way to truly become financially free. So guys, look, if you need to achieve mobile income, it's the only way to live a truly free life so that you can live wherever you want, so you can work wherever you want. That way, guys, hey, if you want to go on vacation, go on vacation. You want to go to Hawaii, you want to go to Italy, you want to go to England, see all the beautiful castles, the rolling hills of the English countryside. You want to go to Scotland, you want to go to France, wherever. I mean, guys, there's tons of places that you guys could go. But when you have the ability to achieve mobile income, and you have the ability to make money no matter where you are, that is true freedom. True freedom doesn't come in any other way but controlling the source of your income and achieving mobile income. Now, I've always said it, I probably don't say this enough, but to be completely fair, I always feel personally that it is incredibly important for us to go where we are treated best. Take your money where your money is treated best. There's not every country treats you and your wealth and your success in a positive way. Whether you are regardless of where you are when you fall on the political spectrum is really irrelevant and doesn't matter. The fact remains is that I don't want to live in a country where I and my wealth and my success is not treated well with respect. I want to go where I'm treated best. And that's why it's incredibly important for you guys to achieve mobile income so that when things go bad, not only do you have the freedom of time and you have the unlimited amount of money that you can make, but when things go bad, you can decide to leave. You can take yourself, you can take your family, you can move to a different country. That's the main reason why we're doing it. That's why I'm doing this. If you wanted to know, that's 100% why I'm doing this. It's because I'm afraid of an economic calamity that's coming, not necessarily the one that we're already in right now, although it could be that. I don't think this is going to be the mother of all crashes. I think there's going to be another crash down the line, hopefully not in my time frame, that's going to ultimately see the end of the dollar and the end of the country. That's ultimately going to just rip through the entire global economy and really cause some massive destruction. Freedoms are going to be eroded. It's not going to be a pretty sight if what I fear comes to fruition. But you see, for me personally, I want to achieve mobile income so that I can leave when that time arises. I might still choose to live in my state. I might still choose to live in my country, the US of A. I might still choose to live there. But if I decide that I need to leave and my family needs to leave, I will have the ability to do that. And that is true freedom. So guys, just always keep that in mind. The reason we're doing this is to take control of the source. The reason we're trying to take control of the source of our income is so that not only can we live a much more freer life, but we can also achieve mobile income and we can go where we are treated best. Even if you have no problem with the tax structure, the regulatory burden, or the government, the country you live in, even if you don't have an issue, what if you could go somewhere where your money went a lot farther? What if you go to a country where your money was much more valuable and you could buy a lot more stuff and you could live a mediocre life in one country, but then when you hop over and you go to the next one, now you can live you can live like a king. Why would you not decide to do that? Well, you would decide not to do that if you can't move, if you can't leave the country, if you don't control the source of your income. That's why. So guys, that's why it's so important to keep this in mind and to always be aware. This is why we're doing what we're doing. We're not trying to achieve financial freedom so that we can go buy fancy cars, a big mansion, and live this Hollywood, this celebrity lifestyle. Although if you want to live that lifestyle, I don't judge. Of course I want a nice house. Of course I want a nice car. I really like Aston Martins, Ferraris, Lamborghinis. If I was making a massive amount of money, do you really believe I wouldn't buy at least one of those? I might if I could afford it. If I could buy it in cash. But guys, that's not really the reason. That's just more icing on the cake. That's just a perk. The real reason we're doing this is so that whether you agree with me on that point or not, the fact remains is that you don't want to be tied down to any one location because there are other countries in the world where your money will go farther, where your wealth will go farther, where you will be treated better. And that's why it's so important to achieve mobile income. But the only way to do that, ladies and gentlemen, is to control the source of your income. So there's a lot of different ways that we can control the sources of our income, like I mentioned before. We can do it in Forex trading, futures trading, options, stocks, what bond trading, whatever you want. You could do it in flipping houses. You can do it in, owning a lot of rental properties. You can invest in the stock market, build up a massive amount of wealth and live off the dividends or perhaps live off of the interest rates of municipal bonds where they're tax-free. You could potentially, start a blog, start a YouTube channel. You could have a website. You could do a podcast. Guys, there is no one way to do it. You could engage in retail arbitrage where you buy you buy items from Walmart, Target, and then you go off and sell them on Amazon for a higher price. You could totally do that too. There is no one way to do it. Here on my channel, I prefer trading, investing, things of that nature. Naturally, I have a podcast. I also have a website where I got a blog that I do. So there's a whole host of things that I'm doing. I'm engaged. When you really think about it, I'm engaged a lot. Perhaps you could say I'm engaged in too much. But that said, though, there's a ton of stuff that I'm doing. Okay? And I would encourage you, don't just do one thing. I would encourage you to try to do lots of things. Experience it. What do you like? And then when you find out what you enjoy, maybe just niche down to that one thing. But there's tons of different ways of doing it. Okay? You don't have to remain employed by somebody else unless you really, really like your job. And if you do, that's fine. But just know that there are a lot of risks that come with being employed by somebody else. You don't control the source of your income. You don't really control your life. They might give you a bunch of free stuff. They might give you a great salary. It doesn't matter. They may even give you a lot of really nice vacation time. Doesn't matter. The fact remains is you will never make enough money to truly be free if you live for somebody else. You will always lag behind monetary devaluation. You will always lag behind prices rising. So we call this inflation when they increase the supply of money, right? You'll always lag behind inflation. Inflation is not the increase in general prices. That's not what inflation is. That is a symptom of inflation. But inflation is really increase in the monetary supply. What you see when prices rise is really the effect of it, the symptom of it, which is monetary devaluation. That is caused by an increase in the monetary supply, which is inflation. Your wages are always going to lag behind it. In most cases, I don't think I've seen ever a case where the wages outpaced general increase in prices. I don't think I've ever seen it. Maybe it does exist, but I don't know if I've ever seen that. In most cases, it does not exist. Now, it depends on, of course, if you're going off of CPI, if you're going off of what your central bank is telling you, you may think that inflation's no big deal. But if you look 10, 20 years ago, I guarantee you're paying more money for everyday items, whether it's fuel costs, whether it's, milk at the grocery store, whether it's at the market, you're paying for, vegetables or meat. I guarantee you 10, 20, maybe even 30 years ago, you were paying more or you were paying less. I can guarantee you real estate's definitely gone up. Real estate has been going up a lot. So guys, look, you can work for somebody else if you want. But I would caution you to not do that. I would caution you and I would tell you you need to take control of the source of your income. Then and only then will you truly be free. And that's the truth. I know not everyone wants to be a business owner. That's fine. I don't think everyone has to be a business owner. Okay? But being dependent on somebody else is not a way to live. Not in my book. Guys, I have the entrepreneurial bug, the entrepreneurial curse, the entrepreneurial spirit, whatever you want to call it. I have that. I can't work for somebody else. I don't want to work for somebody else. I'll never be happy if I have to. The only way I'm going to be happy is if I work for me, which is why I'm engaging in everything that I'm doing today. Forex trading, blogging, podcasting, doing YouTube videos, all that kind of stuff. That's why I'm doing this. So guys, I hope that you feel the same way with me. I hope that you want to become, whether you want to become a consistently profitable trader in the Forex market, whether you want to become a successful podcaster, whatever the reason that you're here, it doesn't matter. The fact remains is that this is why we're doing this, to achieve mobile income, to achieve true liberty and freedom in our life. And it's the only way to do it. You're not going to do it through politics. You're going to do it by focusing on yourself. You're going to do it by becoming successful, by focusing on your wealth. That's the only way. So guys, well, that's going to be it for the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you got value out of it, make sure to hit that like button. Leave me a rating and review on iTunes. And don't forget to subscribe to or follow wherever you are, whether you're on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, wherever. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to follow, and make sure to give a thumbs up. And hey, do me another favor. If you really, really like these videos, then please consider sharing it. Guys, this message of financial freedom needs to get out to as many people who are willing to listen. It needs to get out to everyone. Everyone we can possibly reach. So if you guys will help me share this message, I would greatly appreciate it. If you guys, hey, chances are if you like it, someone else in your life is going to like it. So, hit the share button. Make sure to get this out on social media. Help me share it on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, wherever we are. Or wherever you are, make sure to share it. Also, if you like this message, and you really, really want to be part of my personal community, then head over to locals.com. I'll throw the link in the description below. But head over there and join the Locals group. It's really great. I post a lot of my content there. I try to post videos from our YouTube channel and then podcast episodes, and then sometimes I'll just type stuff there. It's really in its infancy right now. But guys, get over there, post it. Let me know who you are, introduce yourself and join the community if you want more of what I'm doing. Also, last but certainly not least, I always like to do my affiliate programs last, so I get everything that's in my head out of the way. If you guys are interested in learning how to become a consistently profitable Forex trader, head over to tier1trading.com. Guys, Tier 1 Trading is the #1 trading coaching platform in the world, in my most humble opinion. You got your coaches like Akil Stokes, Jason Greystone, Charles Miles. These guys are absolutely amazing. Charles Miles and me, we talk to this day, and he helps me with my trading. Absolutely one of the best mentors I've ever had. He's a great and amazing guy, and so are Jason Greystone and Akil. They're absolutely amazing, amazing coaches. They genuinely care about their students, and they're going to teach you the art and the skill of trading. And then they're going to teach you not just the trading strategy. One of the worst issues when it comes to trading is that you go out there and you buy a course, you spend all this money, and all they do is they teach you one little strategy. That's not what they do here at Tier 1 Trading. They not only teach you a strategy, they teach you tons of strategy. They teach you pattern recognition. They teach you money management. They teach you structure analysis. They teach you how to read a price chart. And they teach you how to create your own strategies and your own systems so that you can so that you can master the skill and the art of trading. Guys, this is an incredible company. I absolutely love them. I've loved all the education that I've received from them. They're absolutely amazing. They're not going to turn you down the wrong path. So go check out Tier 1 Trading and get access to them. Also, another thing is they give you a really great community for trading too. Once you subscribe to their system, you will have access to all the community members that are there, and it really is a really cool experience to have people that you could go to. Accountability is one of the best things that you can have when you're looking to master a skill. So go check out Tier 1 Trading, guys. You won't be disappointed. That being said, guys, if you're interested in growing a skill but you don't exactly know what skill you want to do, then hey, check out Skillshare. Skillshare is one of the #1 education platforms. It's dirt cheap. It's only like $100 for an entire year. Most of the time, they're going to give you like a month or 2 months for free. They are really, really, really amazing. And there's all kinds of courses from trading, options, trading Forex, investing, personal finances, copywriting. There's also web design. There's courses on how to fly drones. Literally, almost anything you can think of, there are courses for it. So guys, if you're interested in learning a skill and you don't have a lot of money, Skillshare is definitely the way to go. So go check them out. They're absolutely amazing. And last but certainly not least, if you guys are interested in trading, you need a trading platform, right? You need a place where you can go to see charts and stuff of that nature. That's what you need. So guys, go to check out TradingView. TradingView is one of the #1 trading platforms out there. I love it. I use it in all of my videos. I use it each and every single week. If I'm interested in looking at a stock, even though with the time delay, it's not that big of a deal. If I'm interested in looking at Forex, whatever it is, I keep track of prices with TradingView. It's absolutely amazing. It's very intuitive. It's easy to use in my personal opinion. It's one of the easiest to use platforms out there. If you're interested in a trading platform, you can do no worse. Go check out TradingView and get signed up with them. They're absolutely amazing. You will not be disappointed with their product. It really is one of the best systems out there. That being said, guys, hey, Like I said previously, that's going to be it for the affiliate program. That's going to be for the whole episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. And also leave me a rating review on iTunes if you like this content that I'm doing. Guys, if you'll do all that for me, I'll see you guys in the next episode. As always, know the risks, plan accordingly, and have a great day.